pressed them and kept them out of our half, but they moved the ball well and broke us down at times. But I think the thing that really set us apart is we looked like we could score almost every trip to their attacking or to our attacking third. So.
And then upcoming this Saturday, not new territory for you, but probably a new opponent. You are taking on CSU Pueblo in the RMAC final. What can we expect? What have you done your research on with that team?
They're a really good team. They have a lot of really good individual attackers. They work really hard. They're a very physical team, and they're well organized. So it'll be a very similar game to what we faced last year in the final, and we just need to make sure we don't get outworked.
This is the second time you guys are going to be playing CSU Pueblo this year. What kind of challenges does it pose to beat a team 2 times in a year?
So I think, like Coach said, it's just not getting outworked. You can play multiple teams in a season. Like you said, it's super hard to beat a team, 2 or 3 times in a season. But when it comes down to it, just really about our work rate, our energy on the field. If we defend together and play together, that gives us the best opportunity to win. So I think if we can do that and match their intensity, because that's CSU Pueblo, that's how they win their games a lot. They have very good class on the field, and then they play really hard. So if we can match that intensity and that energy, then I think we can give ourselves a shot on that. So,
I'll say the defense in front of you, you've been able to, obviously get guys in the right positions because you guys have shut down so many teams. What's been the key to the communication from back to midfield?
I think the key is just, like you said, just communication in general. Just always talking about it, making sure people see their shoulders and stuff. Jorge, Demetrio, Issa, and Shane in the center have done a very good job this year. You go to the outside, Leo, Ethan, Raymond, David Peters, who had to step in, when Raymond was down, and just working as a collective unit throughout the whole game, just talking about it. Even just the littlest things of letting people know, someone's on your right shoulder, someone's on your left shoulder. Just those little details just put people in the right position. And, when in soccer, if you can put yourself in the best position each play, then it gives you the best opportunity to win. So if we can do that and just talk about it all the time, then I like our chances.
Jorge, is that kind of what you guys see back there? I mean, the defensive unit's been pretty good all year.
Yes, I think the key is the communication, support each other, fight for each other. And I think we've been communicating a lot better because at the beginning of the season I was getting like a little bit, because I'm new here, so as soon as the time passed, we get more like confidence, and we did a pretty good job the last couple of games with the communication.
And being new, I mean, everything is different and new to you every single game. Now, tournament time, been able to lock in pretty well, and does it feel just a little bit more intense?
Yes, it's gonna be a little bit more intense, and I think we're gonna have the win. I mean, I feel like every other player is like confident. We want that, so we're gonna get a award. Like, we're not gonna get a award for that team.
What do you guys know? I mean, you saw with Pueblo beating Mines. I mean, anything can happen this time of year. How do you prepare for, hey, you see anything can happen right now?
Just treat it like every other game. At the end of the day, you're still going to play 90 minutes. The ball still has to go in the back of the net. You got to keep it out of the back of the net. So you got to prepare for this game just like you do any other game. You can't overlook opponents, but at the same time, you can't overhype the moment. And I think these guys have done a really good job of being level-headed for every single game this year and approaching every game the same way, and that's how we need to approach this final.
Well, this is the second straight year the RMAC Championship is going to be in Grand Junction. What kind of mindset does that give you guys, knowing that you're going to have your home crowd here along, kind of like the 12th man?
I think that's going to be the biggest aspect of the game. The fans that come here during our home games are unbelievable. They get super loud. They put the pressure on the other team. The other team, I think, definitely hears them. When they're talking out there. So just those little things, those little small things can help go a long way. So I think if we can just keep buying with the energy of the crowd while staying composed as a team, then I think we'll be all right. And like I said, we just got to work hard. That's what it really comes down to. So it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a fight. But those are the most exciting games. Those are the games you live to play for. So yeah, I can't wait.
You had something?
Exactly. That's exactly what was happening. The offense, though, this year has been really balanced. You guys have, I think it's 4 players with 10 or more points. How does that help you guys kind of keep CSU Pueblo off balance in the championship game?
I mean, I think when you can attack and hurt a team in multiple different ways, it keeps them from keying in on any one person. It also takes the pressure off of being on any one person. When you're really reliant on one guy to do the business for you every game, then, you know, if that one guy has a bad game, then you're SOL, right? So I think that's the testament to this group and how deep they are, is that at any moment somebody can step up and make a play, and it doesn't matter if it's a starter or a guy coming off the bench or who it is. So.
Your guys have been so willing to set each other up, and sometimes, you know, okay, I want to score, and I think I've got this, but at the last second he thinks, okay, if I turn this ahead, somebody else is going to have a better angle.
Yeah.
It's been like that all year.
Yeah, we preach a lot just trying to create high percentage opportunities. So not settling for things that are speculative or low percentage, but getting the best looks we can possibly get. And I think we found a good balance between, you know, still being aggressive, but not, you know, taking chances when they are presented.
Question of the week: what is a talent you possess that not many people know about?
For me, I would say like landscaping and management like that. That's the job I'm doing my whole life. And if you needed a mean cut on your lawn, I could be your guy. I'll trim it, I'll edge it. If there needs to be seating somewhere, I can do it. And that's See, but I don't think you would have known that. I'll just say it. You need your lawn cut.
I'm an okay cook.
Sure about that? Your wife's second on that?
I think my talent is like painting, you know. So I know how to paint like houses and ceilings. So, yes.
I don't know anything. Okay.